man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-40.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, bringing you that spice to sci-fi and pop culture analysis, and of course, keeping it real with theme park news. And welcome to the Welcome to Florida live stream, where we talk about all kinds of craziness in the second craziest state in the U.S. Love going over stories, history when it applies, history from my family when it applies, because the maternal side of my family has lived in Florida since 1565. So lots of generations of Florida men and everyone. So Florida men and women, actually, from all over. So to get started, we're going to bring up our panelists. How is everyone doing this evening? Well, morning where Steve is, though.
Good.
Quite well.
I am fantastic.
Fantastic. Sound a little low.
I am fantastic.
Woo, there we go.
I'm sorry, I mean fantastic before Stig says something.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. I'm so glad. I'm so
Yes,
glad to see
girl.
you guys. It's been a long week.
Yeah, did you guys get your book by chance? Because Stig called it. They took down that book on Amazon.
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, it's over on my shelf. Oh man.
I kind of know what happened in a sense, because Amazon doesn't take stuff down themselves. You know, they have to been told that this is illegal or whatever, or the person who put it up in the first place told them to take it down. So it's one of the two, because I used to work for a role-playing game company, and that was how it was done a couple of times.
Oh damn!
It stays, and as long as the owner wants it to stay, or unless there's a legal thing. I'm not sure. I'm wondering though, since it was the weekend, a lot of it might fly under the radar, you know. So I'm wondering maybe if it was timed that way. I don't know, but the guy who put it up though got a lot of crap for it because people felt he was attacking them.
Really?
Yeah, he had he did a thing on Amazon. I think it posted a review or something, and said basically, as I understood it, said it was this book was not published to own Disney in any kind of way, and it wasn't to do anything. It was just to give people an EU story, right?
Yeah.
And people felt, oh, he's attacking the EU fans, and then you had the Disney fans go, oh, he's attacking us. So I'm wondering if either Disney had it taken down, which I'm leaning towards, or the person who uploaded it took it down because he was tired of getting shit.
My money was on Disney, because as soon as we got word about that, I know on Toxic Femme, and even the stream that I did on that Fat Steven and I did on Tuesday with Az, we were like, buy it now. And Fat Steve was like, I got my copy. Az like, I got my copy ordered. So mine came Friday. So man, now I wish I'd gotten,
a lot.
There's talk of 4 more books, actually. These were Hungarian Han Solo books that someone wrote back in the 90s or 80s, and it wasn't commissioned, but Lucasfilm let them do it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like pseudo canon, kind of like on the same level as the old Marvel comics from the 80s. But those are going to be translated and put up for sale the same way. So and the covers look awesome. I saw them yesterday.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye out, because I definitely want to get those. But let's go
quickly.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Echo Base Network, because they tweeted out the PDF if you weren't able to get the book, so people like me can still read it. So big shout out to them.
I have the link in my video.
The PDF has been out there for
a while.
Yeah, it's been out there for quite some time. Hey, Memes of Destruction, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I so appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day, Lorena, and all the awesome moms out there. Yeah, I sent my sister a Happy Mother's Day text. So if you're watching, Happy Mother's Day.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just had something go off back there. I'm like, I did not press that button to send a video. Okay, but thank you, Memes of Destruction. We actually interviewed Memes of Destruction, so that should actually premiere next Thursday. This Thursday, I believe on the 13th, is when our interview with Teresa Morton is going to premiere. So that's already up there on the channel. Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. That'll premiere. So
Noise. Nice. I said noise.
Nice. Let's see. Let's welcome some other folks in the chat. 31 of you watching. Thank you so very much. This is a Welcome to Florida live stream. We have Robert, who is a channel member. Thank you so very much. Says, LOL, this is going to be a good one. Yeah, we're hoping we can get everything in 90 minutes because we have so much freaking stuff. And stuff I had to get rid of so we could, kind of get the time down. If you are a member, a Mediano Mafia member, I just put a video out about using the Universal Orlando's online merchandise store to get a hold of all kinds of fandom swag and also to help you budget to plan your trip too. So that got put out there. Hello, Zachariah315. Good to see you. Says howdy, Lorena and chat. And we have Bruce Lombardo with the heart. Well, hello, Bruce Lombardo. Good to see you. Mark the Infinitely Tired says evening, Lorena Creole. Well, hello and good evening to you. Always good seeing you, Mark. And we have Josiah RT says, hey, everyone. Well, hello to you. Dad Man Walking, thank you so much for being a member. Says, hi, all. But gator mating season and booby trap on the thumbnail. What could go wrong? Dude. There is so much that could possibly go wrong. The great one is here. It says, good evening, Lorena Creole. Just finished listening to you and Andre on that Midnight's Edge video. It was informative and good. Now on to some Florida fun. Yes. So for those of you who may not have seen it, I recorded a video with Andre of Midnight's Edge that just got posted. And we were talking about that lovely dump, I should say, from Disney. There's, I guess, a whistleblower who found like all that, what is it? Reimagining Tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. So if you thought Coke went crazy woke, wait till you see this, wait till you hear about that thing that just dropped. So go over to Midnight's Edge. Please watch the video. It was something I didn't expect to record today, but I had a good time recording that with Andre. So please do check that out over on Midnight's Edge. Hello, No Legs to Stand On. The marble breakdown was really good. Very sad, but good. Yeah, it spills out into freaking, everything. And Disney really has no one to blame but themselves for it. Hey, Theme Park Casual says, hey, kids. So hello, and thank you so much for being a member. And we have Hi 2D2 Hot. Where is our sweet lady? Well, here I am. Amanda's another sweet lady here with us as well.
Aww.
Hi 2D2. I see that. The smoke. That's funny. And the Islington girl says, woo, time to go back to Florida. Yes. Crazy state that I will actually be visiting, and I think it's 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. It's like you gotta mentally prep yourself. It's kind of crazy. And bring marshmallows. And Zach7 says, happy Mother's Day. Hello, Zach. Thanks so much for being a member and joining us. Dad Man Walking. Thank you.
Did you get anything nice?
I got art, which was cool. I got art, so that was fun. That I got art, and I got hot chocolate put next to my copy of Heart of the Jedi. So that's what I got.
Nice.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah. Did not have a chance to sit down and read it. I was kind of mad about that, but I appreciate
Who
it.
is Art and how old is he?
Arthur, oh,
Oh my God.
funny. Oh, I just can't get over that driving on I-4 video and go Gators. Yeah, people who just cannot freaking, drive. Well, thank you so much. And hey, Bones says hello, the Reina Creole with the heart. So good seeing you, Bones. Been a while. Always good to see you. And Cavatano Cavalryman Chase has been waiting for this time to come. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good seeing you. Good seeing you as always. And Crispy Critters, it's Sunday, meaning someone did something stupid in Florida. Well, they do something stupid every week. I have way too many bookmarks, just bookmarking all crazy, the crazy stuff that they do in Florida. And we have Soul Assassin says, hey, Lorena, panel and chat. I'm loving the avatar, Soul Assassin. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. And we have Keck 44 says, howdy. Well, howdy to you too, Keck. Good seeing ya. Of course, Amanda saying, hey, Mark, the Infinitely Tired. Yes, I did get that. We were just discussing Heart of the Jedi. The physical copy got yanked off of Amazon, but the PDF online copy is still there. So I'm glad I got mine. And Lord Thoth says, hi, everyone. Well, hello, Lord Thoth. Good to see you. And then there is just Teresa. Hello, Miss Teresa with the rose waving and sending us the rose. Hey, John 42. Yes. So there is that PDF version. So that's so good that that's out there for folks who wanted to buy it and didn't get a chance to buy it. And there's Deranged Lunatic with the 99-cent super sticker. And what do we have? We have a Demogorgon.
I am the Pegasus. I come bearing horrible tidings of war from the...
Yeah. Less talky, more flappy.
I need I'm gonna have to do a super chat video and make it a clip of a Skip from the Villages.
Oh no, which one?
Oh, I don't know, but it's a gold mine. I don't know which one to clip first, except for when he says, that's stupid. I should probably clip that one. Let's see. Catman DD Meyer, aka DD Meyer, says, good evening, everyone. Well, good evening to you too. And let's see, we have got, I saw Happy Dinosaur sneak into here. Says, happy day to you, all my friends. So good to see you, Happy Dinosaur. Always good seeing you. And let's see, I think I have, yes, even the sharks are crazy. They are. And Kashik Queen saying, stopping by to give a like. Love y'all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Yes, Amber, I'm sure Mother's Day was just amazing at your house. I believe it was. I hope they seriously pampered you because you need that. Islington Girl, is Skip the Culture Casino look-alike? Yes, in 20 years, this will be culture. That will be culture. And I actually have we're going to be treated to some footage from Skip tonight. He's going to be a freaking regular because, oh my gosh, he's just too funny. Oh, let's see. So we have 38 people watching. Thank you so much. This is the Welcome to Florida stream. So we are just going to jump into a couple of things here on our way to talking about how to stay safe for gator mating season, because in the state of Florida, yes, it is gator mating season.
Oh, I know how to stay safe.
How?
Use a condom.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I was waiting for a stay out of Florida. Well, that would work, but no, they're gonna sting.
I was going to say something else, but it's only 18 minutes into the show, and I'm trying to save it.
Did you hear about the gator that didn't get any during mating season?
No.
It's a master gator.
Oh my god.
Anyway, carry on.
First name, don't sleep with a gator. Unless you're another gator, you know. Unless you're another gator. But let's see, since I love talking about Universal Studios on this channel, Universal has this legacy store that they opened up. And you can get like your Harry Potter merchandise all like personalized and crap, because they only were doing it for Christmas with the tribute store. But it looks like now they have a section in this brand new legacy store that they have where you can get personalized Harry Potter merchandise.
No.
Show all the cool Slytherin stuff, people. Nobody wants to see no Hufflepuff or Gryffindor. Get out of there.
For Slytherin. I'm just like, what the heck is up with that? And Slytherin is, I want to say, it's more popular than Gryffindor. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah.
At Universal, the Slytherin stuff goes quick, like crazy. It's nuts. Thank you, the Islington girl, for the $1.49 Canadian $1.49 super sticker. And what kind of super sticker do we have?
It's a beach with an umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh, beach with an umbrella. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Love the beach. Love the beach. Let's see. Sturmhart Eisenkyle. Hello. I will just stay in Germany. Even with the climate change, it should be safe for a while. Greetings, Lorena and friends. Florida has a lot of German tourists.
Yeah, it stays at 9 degrees.
9 degrees. Yes, I did hear about what happened with Tug the umbrella guy. Apparently, what the heck is her name? The pirate lady? No, the aqua lady. The aqua lady's Slimps, put a hit job on his channel. Yeah, I heard about that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a private life.
Oh yeah, Amber Turd.
And all stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The turds. I lived in Ocala, Florida for a few years. My first gator I ever saw was insane. Ran so fast from that thing. My buddy who lives there just laughed like crazy as I ran like a little girl. Yeah, I just, gators, they're really not super aggressive except during mating season. Yeah, except now, and everyone knows that season, what's going on. It's like, okay, when you're usually looking out, you need to be a little bit more,
cautious.
Yeah, exactly. More cautious, because what a lot of people these days, and which I don't get, is a lot of them just do not respect nature. You don't go around feeding wild animals because you think it's cute. You don't go say, oh, I think I want to take that, bobcat home for a pet. No, you don't.
Don't feed the gators. Don't feed the seagulls.
Oh God, no! You know what? If you feed a seagull, you're just stupid. And I saw people doing that. I told these people point blank. I said, "You are stupid for feeding those seagulls." They're like, "Oh, what could go wrong?" I said, "Okay, when the seagulls are dive bombing and pooping on you and pecking on you and following you to your car and don't say anything."
The people that made the little Finding Nemo were dead on with those seagulls.
Yes, they were. They are
straight on.
They are freaking evil.
They are rats with wings. That's what they are.
They are so evil that even at Disney, where the wildlife is out there, they are persona non grata. The ducks chase them away. The ibis chase them away. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I've had a blood feud with them since the early 90s.
Oh, really?
With the seagulls, yeah.
Oh.
Was it a flock of seagulls?
All of them.
Boy.
Did they run so far away?
Yeah.
I ran so far away. Oh my gosh. Stephanie Davis, thank you so much for the super sticker. I so do appreciate it, for $10. Thank you. It's a guy jumping up and down saying yippee with like the midair straddle split.
All right, check this out. A very lucky guy walks away with no injury after.
I know I'm tired of that one tab going on. Thank you. So let's see. It's like wild turkeys during mating season in PA. Yes, extremely, extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
Birds are aggressive, but we'll get to the gators in a little bit. So, if you remember the story about the turtle,
Yeah,
Low flying owls.
getting slammed into some lady's windshield and lived to tell the tale. Well, Florida wildlife is quite resilient. Traveling owl, man drives for hours to Florida with a bird in the truck's grill. Yeah. But the bird survived. The owl survived.
I never had grilled owl.
Oh, that's so
Oh, dear Lord, Stig.
Owls look cool. I like owls because they can turn their heads all the way around 360 degrees.
Have you ever flipped an owl's head down and see how small it is?
No.
It is tiny. It's like the size of a walnut. It's all fluff. That's all that thing is fluff.
Wow. I don't know. I just like that they just, that their heads turn all the way around and they wind up checking off mice and stuff like that. So Assassin said, what's with the Florida wildlife and cars? I don't know, but Florida, there's a lot of rural areas, with the interstate in some places. Like this is in Naples. It's like Florida is a big, huge, giant swamp, is what it is. It's one big, huge wildlife, preserve. There's always something out there crawling around, moving around, whatever. So there's lots of it out there. It's not uncommon if you're driving around and, you see eagles flying around. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so this guy, this is in Naples. This is in Southwest Florida. A man moving from Alabama to Southwest Florida traveled hundreds of miles with an owl stuck in his truck's grill. The owl survived. Tory Gray said he saw a vehicle ahead of him swerve on Interstate 75 to avoid the great horned owl, but somehow he hit it and it became lodged in the truck. So what I'm thinking is maybe the owl had some prey that it was trying to get, and truck driver wasn't paying attention, and boom, got him.
Damn.
Did anybody tell these animals what Florida drivers are like? Could somebody warn them, give them pamphlets or something, tell them this isn't the place where they want to interact with people in cars?
Well, Amanda, we're at the point, like even the owl that can see 360 or turn its head all the way around can't see how the stupidness that's coming out of Florida drivers, especially if it's a Quebecer. They don't speak French. They're screwed. The owl's screwed either way. As long as it has like an insurance plan like Jake State Farm, you gotta look at the bigger picture. You need that man out there holding an owl going, I am Jake from State Farm, and I'm here to protect your owls from Florida and Quebecers.
Oh God. I'm laughing at this between the frogs, the gators, turtles, geckos.
Pig is next.
Yes, Florida wildlife is getting fed up with humans. Yeah, it's nuts. 15 points. Hey, Bruce Lombardo, 5 for the owl, 10 for the mileage taken down the road. I think I'm gonna need another custom emoji in addition to the blue shell turtle. I'm gonna need an owl too.
I will say this: we could protect more animals if we put some lights on that intersection. I've driven on 75 from Florida to Ohio. There's not a lot of lights there at all.
No, it is like, for example, so 75 runs from the Midwest down to the west coast of Florida. That's like hardly anything, is like on it. I-95, there's lights all over the place. You just, that's why that turtle got hit on I-95. That turtle was not going to get a break. Yeah, Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies. That's one tough owl. Exactly. Yep, I'm leaving the owl in the grill. Those things are murder machines. They are some wonderful birds of prey.
Oh my God.
Especially in the grill of your truck.
I was living in Florida, and my cats were outdoor cats. They would come in at night, and I lived in Panama City, Florida, and my cat brings in this thing into my house, and I'm like, is that an owl? All of a sudden, that thing popped up. It's an owl. How did my cat bring an owl into my house? Oh crap!
Owls, man, owls are some of the most amazing hunters to watch get prey. I don't know. That was one nature show. Whenever there was an owl on, I was like, hey, I got to see this. It's freaking awesome. Sure, blame the Quebecer.
Those owls and turkey vultures in Florida. The turkey vultures.
Yes. Oh, I
Ooh.
gotta bring up a picture one day of a turkey vulture in Florida. They are some of the weirdest freaking
And huge.
next to the African vulture.
They're so huge.
Turkey vulture is like second. It's just it's freaking yes, Shadzo, I do need that clip. I need that Bugs Bunny clip. I really do. The owl with the black eye emoji. Oh, I may have to ask CJ if he can make me some emojis. We need a blue shell turtle and an owl with a black eye so far. Let's see. Islington Girl says we have owls around our house that swoop through the night and are totally silent. It's creepy. Yes, they are some stealthy mofos, and I freaking love them. Especially the snow owls because they're all white. Yeah. That's why I like Hedwig from
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just remember to write it down. I'll forget 2 minutes from now. Yeah, dude, no problem. I will definitely write it down and send it off to you. So Assassin said, in most states, birds fly into windows and house doors. Then there's Florida where they fly into your car. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, here up north, I've had a bird once fly
All right, check
right
this out. A very
into the flipping
guy
window of my
away
house,
no...
and I had to fish it out of a kiddie pool so it wouldn't drown.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in Florida, they run it there. They run it to your car.
That video is very persistent for you to watch it, isn't it? It keeps going off.
It does. It does. It's like, watch me. I'm like, no, I really don't want to freaking watch you. Let me turn the sound down. Let's see. And cockroaches the size of minivans. Yes, and they fly.
The palmetto bugs. No.
And they fly. That's another story. That's oh my god.
They sit outside your door waiting. Like they will sit out there and be like, "Are you going in? Can I go in with you? Is that cool?" No, I really don't know.
They're like, we don't freaking care. We don't care how clean your house is. We're coming in to eat. It's just oh my god.
It's the one state that if you have roaches in your house doesn't mean you don't have a clean house because they find a way in. They always do.
Hey, Orange Hat Reviews. Hey, yo, love hearing owls in nature in the mountains at night. Yeah, I do love owls. And let's see. Had a guest show up to Casino Valet with a hawk stuck in a car grill. Or on-site EMT and a security manager managed to free it just as wildlife showed up. Yeah, I'm used to seeing a lot of hawks hanging around the interstate. And fun fact, at Disney World, around I think the Contemporary Resort, where there's like restaurants up at the top, the hawks like to hang out around there. Because the birds will fly in to kind of like eat the crumbs that's left. They don't have to hunt at all. They just have to wait and just pick the birds off. They just all park around there. It's, oh God, the village. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the villages.
How can we not?
Because we have to. They battle him 63. Nothing will scare you more than coming around a blind corner on a mountain road and being greeted by the 6-foot wingspan of a turkey vulture. They are insane. It's just nature's just freaking amazing. They really are.
There'd be 6 of them outside my house because I lived actually slightly above Panama City, where like my nearest, I had 7 acres of land. And there was like this old fence that my property line stopped at, and there'd be like 6 or 7 of them just sitting there every morning. I'm just like, go away. Like, let my cats out, please. Please.
Folks, we have 43 people watching. Thank you so very much. We are going to keep rolling on down here with the Florida news. Of course, let's see. From our lovely place, the Villages. Woman arrested after allegedly ripping shirt off live-in man friend. I haven't heard the term live-in man friend before.
That sounds like boy toy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what
I'm sorry.
Isn't that boy toy?
She's
This is my
she's
living
arrested
friend.
for ripping a shirt off. That's not really. It's not that bad.
I know. I was just like, why is this, why is this an issue? But supposedly, yeah, those pesky living friends. Sugar daddy? Let's see. So a woman was arrested after allegedly ripping the shirt off of her live-in man friend. Dakia Alexia Pelham, 23, who lives in the Lake North Apartments in Lady Lake, was arrested early Friday morning at the Lady Lake Police Department. She was determined to be the aggressor in a battle in which she allegedly threw a cell phone at the man, scratched him, and ripped his shirt, according to an arrest report from the Lady Lake Police Department. She and the man have been in a romantic relationship and lived together as a family unit at the time, the report indicated. Pelham was arrested on a charge of domestic battery. She was booked in the Lake County Jail. Lake County represent, and released after posting a $500 bond.
Romantic relationship, live-in man friend.
Live-in man friend. Can't say boyfriend, live-in man friend.
Boy toy, something.
They can't say shacking up. Whereas,
Isn't that a bit strict though, just for ripping a guy's shirt off?
Well, I mean, at least it does say, that she threw a phone at him, she was aggressive to him, stuff like that. But man, somebody's like, this is definitely a clickbait title right here. Bam.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to the villagesnews.com. They have some catchy clickbaity titles. I think they know how infamous the Villages is, so they make their titles, as fetching as possible. Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies. Yes, another story in the timeless tales of ghetto love.
Gather round, children. We will tell you the story of the fountain
Oh
and the
my
twisted
god!
You know what though? You're not supposed to throw a phone. You're supposed to just send text messages with it.
I guess she decided to say the heck with sending text messages. She wanted to be a birthing person.
Yeah, she threw the cell phone at him. She thought he'd get the text faster. That's just what happened.
Oh my gosh! Maybe she got excited. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Shadzar, yeah, I saw that. Drawing blood is what got the arrest. Scratching is a no-no when it comes to battery and assault. So let's see. Yep. Just a shirt. Yeah, I don't see anything about drawing blood in here.
Not
Scratched
yet.
him and ripped his shirt. Yeah, but who knows? But that seems to be all that they got. So I'm guessing this is probably something minor that came over the police scanner and they just decided to write it down. But John Beck, hello there. She should get arrested for assault. It's a question of how long the sentence is. That might be overkill. Yeah, we'll see what happens. These domestic disputes, if you've ever watched Cops, you know how weird some of these domestic calls can get. So enough of that, but to go to the next one, you've heard me talk about Wawa on this this stream. I don't know if Steve was on the stream or not, but yeah, Wawa is basically like this convenience store, like a 7-Eleven, and it's a regional thing. It started here in in the Philadelphia area, and they have like these convenience stores up and down literally the East Coast. Well, they started arriving in Florida as well. So apparently, suspect who allegedly damaged rental car arrested after being spotted at Wawa. Okay, yeah, Wawa is like the Walmart of, convenience stores. Everybody freaking goes there. So not too smart. Not too smart to drop in there. I love Wawa. Yeah, Wawa is freaking awesome. You can get fresh sandwiches, coffee, all kinds of great Great stuff. And they're pushing into Florida. The Islington girl. Oh, it's Wawa again. Wawa's on point as usual. Yeah. So a suspect who allegedly damaged a woman's rental car in March was arrested after he was spotted at a local Wawa. I did not know the Villages had a Wawa. And I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, I don't, because they're all freaking over. So I'm not surprised that they don't. Yeah, I do Soul Assassin because Mads has some crazy cop stories. So apparently, a check of the license plate on his black Ford revealed the vehicle's registered owner was being sought in the case of the damaged rental car. His estranged wife told deputies that Sexton contacted her in March and said that he was coming over to take a shower. She said that she and Sexton had been separated for about a year, never previously been to the residence, and she told him not to come over. Okay, so again, another domestic dispute. If your exes, don't just roll up over at their house, and definitely don't freaking damage the car. Right? So apparently this guy, he said she was in a rental car when Sexton arrived and he knocked on the window trying to persuade her to get out of the vehicle. When she refused to get out, he struck the front windshield, damaging it. Then he jumped into the hood of the vehicle and he left before law enforcement arrived on the scene. Who takes a shower.
At least he's clothed, man, because usually we get these type of things where they're not clothed and they're getting tased buck naked. We're one step
I just love how they title it, "In the Case of the Damaged Rental Car." Okay. All right.
This is like, it's something I have to talk about. The Villages, never heard of Wawa. Yes, Soul Assassin. It's an East Coast thing. Yeah, it's an East Coast thing. One day I will have to do a show about Wawa in Florida. Wawa in Florida is the only place where I can get, a Latino guava and cheese pastry. You can only get those at the Wawas in Florida. Most of it. So he needed to take a shower, mayhem ensued. Pretty much, it's Florida. It's crazy. People do stupid stuff. The Villages is out in this just like, I won't even say, it's not rural. It's not suburban. It's kind of like out there and pretty much, there's nothing really to do, really, except, sue people and jump on their cars, live stream Wawa. I just might. And yes, Wawa is not Walmart. It's too upscale. Yes, it is. It is too upscale. Is it like the Boondocks? Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is, with lots of retirees, with not a whole lot with a lot of time on their hands, and then cross the interstate, rural, and nothing going on. Does it state what make and model the rental car is? No, said his car, which was a black Ford. That's what they say here. Wawa sounds like Sheetz. It's a bit more upscale than Sheetz. Wawa and Sheetz have had a rivalry for years. But I personally prefer Wawa. It's a little bit nicer than Sheetz. So we have 45 people watching. Thank you so very much. If you think the Villages was crazy enough, there's a story that, frankly, I'm going to let Skip from the Villages introduce this story because it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
A 77-year-old villager was arrested in an alleged racial tirade after throwing her Whopper sandwich at a Burger King employee.
I've seen stuff like this.
You heard that, right?
77.
Okay, so for the folks who didn't hear it, let's try this again.
Two flame broiled patties right
folks
in your
who couldn't
face.
hear it.
A 77-year-old villager was arrested in an alleged racial tirade after throwing her Whopper sandwich at a Burger King employee.
He couldn't even keep a straight face.
Well, if did he say racially motivated attack with a Whopper? If you were throwing a piece of chicken, then it would be racially motivated. Unless, like,
dude,
I'm gonna wanted this flame broiled. Whop.
Wait until Soul said yes. This is Skip.
He looks better shaved, though. I'm gonna say that right now.
I think he just got a shave because last week he was looking like he was a bit.
He looks happy as hell. He's like, oh my god.
I'm just gonna ask this question: does anybody but me can't take their eyes off of his chair in the background because it looks alive with the two hats being eyes on the top of it, or is it just me? Okay, thank you.
Just the stuff he has in the background in his house. I'm just like, it's just so crazy. It just looks so rustic. It looks like my grandma's house in rural Florida with, like, this stuff just kind of thrown over it anywhere.
Wait. That chair could almost be the one from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I was thinking a cherry or a frog. It looked like a frog chair of some sort. I'm like, what in the world?
He's gonna say something about Florida, and also the chair's gonna go, secret word of the day.
Wait, Orange Hat Reviews says that hair behind him looks like, the chair behind him looks like
I just say? A frog chair. It's a frog chair. I said it. I've been thinking it. Thank you, Orange. Thank you.
You know what it is?
What?
You know what it is? It's a toadstool.
Oh God.
Oh God. But I'm ching there. Somebody had to do it eventually.
Why he keeps putting his ass on my face? It's really awesome. Hi-ho. Stick your ass on my face again.
This is why I love this stream. We're talking about an article about a lady throwing a Whopper at somebody. We're focusing on the chair in the background. This is why I love this.
You guys are forgetting the one thing. He actually has the bird that dunks into water beside it and goes back up.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh man, my grandma had that.
That's Woody the Woodpecker with the frog chair.
No.
Miss Piggy doesn't sit on me anymore. She broke my armrest.
Wow. Wow. That's a piece of culture right there.
I'm Skip, and this is my chair.
Hey, Mike Jolene, what's up, Florida? Well, we are having a great time.
Frog chairs, what's up?
Frog chairs and letting Skip from the Villages introduce some of these crazy ass Florida stories.
The sad part is this, Lorena, you've lived in Florida. This story is like when you hear these kids in these fast food restaurants, they do the same thing during spring break.
My old Kermit chair.
I'm not gonna get that out of my head. The chair, or
Steve, I need a meme with that chair in it. Steve, I need a meme with that chair in it.
Private chat.
Dunking bird right here. God, I can't get over that. I can't get over that. Hey, Shellback says 40 minutes in. Well, better late than never, right? Oh, chat members are never late. Y'all just get here when you get here. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's see. If Skip did it on purpose, it makes it even more awesome.
Can I ask you a favor, Lorena? Can you just keep it frozen, but can you enlarge the image so I can screenshot that one?
Oh, absolutely.
I need that chair.
Give me 1 second. I just need the
Hold on a second.
Gonna remove this. I'm going to screenshot. Thank you. Wait, there we go. Give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll get something.
Just the hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did it. The Villages celebrates Kermit. We did.
I'm so glad I wasn't the only one seeing that. Thank you all so much.
No, and now for some reason the way Skip has it set up that he's so comfortable in his living room, and it just looks like your grandparents' house. It's like I see him talking, but I'm looking at like, do my grandparents have that? Do they have that? Do they have that? No, not a bong. wait.
No, you're way out.
No.
No.
Paid no attention to the video topic, pointing out his room. Yeah, for some reason, he just has the coolest, comfiest looking, room.
I am so determined now to go find this video and see if anybody outside of this group has noticed the chair. I really want to know.
I'm gonna drop the link to the video so you guys can check it out.
No.
But okay. Now you're noticing the chair. Yes, Soul Assassin. I want that dunking bird too because my grandmother had one, and I used to always be fascinated looking at it at their house. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Mrs. Dadman Walking, hello. Says, you know, you've lived in Florida too long when none of these stories surprise you. No, they freaking. And Shellback's like, I can't wait to be old enough to move into the village.
We're almost there, Shellback. Just a little bit longer, bud. I'll go with you.
Hey, Lancer737. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies. Looks like the only thing missing is the picture of Jesus with the eyes in front of you.
77 years old. And
I'll get back to that in a minute. But yeah, it gets better. It gets better. So, villager enters plea in alleged Whopper throwing racial tirade at Burger King. So, I'm not going to get into the whole article, but the funny thing is just Skip's reaction and recollection to this article. So,
her last name is interesting too, given that.
Yeah, I know. Her last name is Black. It's missing a can of beer.
Would you like a black Whopper?
Sit yourself down and pull up a chair. Yes. Oh, yeah. This article, I think this is made like nationwide news pretty much from what's going on. So a 77-year-old villager, young, given, you know, how many of them are there, has entered a plea in an alleged Whopper throwing racial tirade at the Burger King restaurant at Trailwinds Village in Wildwood. Judith Ann Black of the village of Pine Ridge pleaded not guilty to a felony charge of battery on Thursday in Sumter County Court. She entered the plea through her newly retained attorney, J. Scott Hernan, who recently enabled a villager to escape prosecution in a heated parking dispute at a villa community in Florida's friendliest hometown. So that the attorney she hired got this dude off.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Villages is pretty gangster.
It looks like the lower part of his face is starting to melt.
Yeah, he's probably outside too long.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is his neck eating his chin?
I don't know, dude. Isn't it creepy?
You remember Slappy from Goosebumps, right? The puppet. It looks like an obese Slappy with the mouth. If you look at the ventriloquist dummy. Never mind, we're not talking.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I see it now. Oh my God.
What is it with the 77-year-old? That's what I said, the Islington girl. Another freaking one.
Lucky 7.
Oh my God.
Oh, now I can't wait to be 77. Woo!
I have a question though. When the burger was thrown, was it at least with cheese?
Wait till you see why she was upset.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's ATD Fortnite Battle Royale Villages Edition.
Oh my God, that is so worth it. Dude, because they have carts in it. They have the golf carts in there. You can actually drive around. You could actually do it.
Steven, we got to make it happen.
I can make custom lobbies now.
Yes, you can. We got to make this happen.
If we can get Lorena to download the game, we can do a live show within Fortnite, just driving carts.
Oh
yes,
that would be too freaking funny.
Wait, Lorena, tell them you got to show them the reason why she did this. You have to why she was upset about this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. Let's see.
Back in the chair.
What am I at? 340 because I do not want to freaking get claimed.
Employee. 77 years old and you act like you're 13. My God, it's okay to have a young mind and to do things, but what are you doing throwing a sandwich at some kid in a Whopper restaurant just trying to make some money? Come on. How bad can the sandwich possibly be?
Burger King.
So how bad could the sandwich possibly be, you ask? Well, let's find out, shall we? So
I'm going to reach out to him.
What?
I think I'm going to reach out to him. We'll see if we can get him on a guest as either on this show or as the lunch table. We should reach out to him.
We should, because this guy, I'm telling you, if you just go to his channel, just watch his videos, because he does like news updates and everything. It's hilarious. It's just it's like watching your old crusty grandfather just go off on stupid stuff. And he's amazing. I know. This dude kills me. He looks like one of the pissed off Golden Girls. Yeah, I know the Islington girl. Skip is awesome. I would love to interview him one day. So, the Texas native was apparently enraged over the thickness of the tomato served in her Whopper sandwich on the evening of April 30th and confronted a Burger King employee at the counter, according to the arrest report.
My burger
At the Wildwood Police Department.
That's the first time I've ever seen a woman complain about thickness.
Well, she can't get a good bite on it.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Skip goes on.
Oh, Lord. Judith Ann Black of the village of Pine Ridge was apparently enraged over the thickness of her tomato.
His laugh.
Oh, God. I don't blame you. That's ass kicking time when you give me a tomato that's too thin or too thick. Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you do know a machine cuts the tomatoes, right? It's not hand cut. It's a machine.
I don't even think she even freaking cared, to be honest with you. So yeah, literally, she basically told the employee, shut up, you black biatch, and then, use the N-word at the same time as well. And, eventually they caught up with her and had her arrested. So, to her credit, she actually copped to the, the language that she used. But yeah.
That's why fast food restaurants have cameras.
Yeah, exactly. So, Skip has some final thoughts.
Oh, I want to hear these.
Happened here.
You can't make this stuff up. 77-year-old lady was mad because of the thickness slice of her tomato, and then started to rant. Maybe it's just me, but that's got to be drugs talking, right? Who does that? Who does that? Mangrove Executive Golf Course.
It's true.
Can I hear you say tomato one more time, please, for the love of God? Over the thickness of her tomato.
Turbinus S says Lorena Creole, maybe she's not so happy with the size of her. You know what? We're gonna need a tomato emoji too.
Did you put cucumber in there?
No, I did not. We haven't had a cucumber story, so I haven't.
What about a zucchini?
No, I didn't have that either. His channel, Pop Culture Archivist. I think you found it already, but I will have a link to Skip's Village News update for this week. So I'll pop it in the description. So definitely do subscribe to him because
Skip, we love you.
His channel. Oh, you just noticed his t-shirt. Yeah.
We got breaking news. I am gonna put it in the share right now.
Breaking news. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We got breaking news. Oh,
look at the back of them.
Oh my God.
Come in. We're talking villages. That's Cherry.
Stay right there. Hold on. Don't move it yet. I can do one more thing.
Bad.
Which one? Thing. Okay. Where do we want Pee Wee?
Yeah, he's gotta be near, the
All right, guys, let's skip the magic word. The villages. We all scream. What? Villages.
Oh, awesome one. That would be cool if we did have a lunch table with with Skip. So I'll have to drop something in his comment section about, dude, you gotta come on the show if you have a chance, because he's just too freaking funny. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Wow. It's been an hour. Time just freaking flies by. And I'm trying to get to
I will post that on Twitter if anyone wants to.
Trying to get to the main topic. Yeah, we got burgers, tomatoes, and all of that lovely stuff. Oh my gosh. So Pee Wee, I forgot about Pee Wee there, for a while. So Love in the Swamp. Gatorland educates public on alligator mating season. Theme park gives safety tips as reptiles are on the move. Now, for those of you who are new to my show, you probably don't know about Gatorland, which is a gator theme park in Orlando. And they also do a lot of stuff with regards to gator education. And if you're having a crap day, call the number to Gatorland. You will definitely get a huge laugh.
They have the greatest answering.
They have the greatest one. Yeah, you can get it also in Spanish too.
Mm-hmm.
In
yes,
English
you can.
and Spanish. Yeah, listen to both of them because they're just
call it.
Yeah, just call them. Just call them. It's funny. So, experts at Orlando's famous roadside attraction, Gatorland, are busy educating the public about mating season of Florida's most popular reptiles. Now, before Disney World showed up on the map, you had these tourist traps, kind of like roadside attractions. So Gatorland was one of those types of attractions to, get tourists that would come into Florida, come on over, check out, our tourist traps. So their thing, of course, is gators. So according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, alligator courtship begins in early April with mating season beginning in May or June. So right now it's first week of May.
It's time to wow time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't want to be anywhere near that.
No, you don't. The gators like their privacy. So females will build a mound nest of soil, vegetation, or debris and lay about 32 to 46 eggs in late June or early July. Eggs hatch between mid-August to early September. I was told as a kid, if you come across some gator eggs, get gone.
Yes. Oh my God. Having to get gator eggs out of an exhibit was the most terrifying thing I ever did as a zookeeper.
Wait a minute.
Love in the Swamp. Good Lord.
Oh, dear God.
I'm not photoshopping that at all. I'm not doing that right now.
Nope.
No, I will not have that guy's face touch my computer. It will kill
Oh
all my
my God. Yeah, that'd be funny. Jay at Gatorland. That'll be a hoot. That'll definitely be a hoot. I wonder how much business increase Gatorland has when you mention it. I don't know, but usually when I mention them on Twitter, they pay attention. It's a really cool park. It's not like Disney World or Universal. It's something completely different. So if you're into nature conservation, that's definitely a part to check out.
Yeah, they're really into nature conservation, and they'll tell you, look, it ain't nothing to mess with. Look, here's this bite here, and here's they'll show you every scar they've ever had in their entire life.
Mm-hmm. I think I have a gator feeding video further down here, so we can check it out. Yeah. To hear Mrs. Dadman Walking says to hear a gator doing their mater growl is freaky. I was at Gatorland during mating season and it was hard to hear at times because of the noise. Yes.
What does it sound like what
Harley Davidson's revving up.
Yeah.
Slap my tail and call me a leather suitcase. Do me like they do in that store, big style boots. I don't know.
Oh my God. Yeah, but they're very vocal. They're not,
So when they get tired, do they have to have more Gatorade? Thank you for that awkward silence.
I need dueling banjos. Soul Assassin, they actually changed it. So when you press 2 for Spanish, you actually get a lady on the recording who speaks it in Spanish, except when she says Bubba or Cooter. She sounds American when she says that. But yeah, they actually have bona fide Spanish on the line for Gatorland now.
I would have had a third option on that phone. Like, would you like to hear it in Spanish? The special version? Press 3. And all I hear is in Spanish. And then it hangs up on you. Well, got to be dorky somehow.
Oh, well, yeah.
I got to get one dork one.
So to continue on here, currently the Alligator Paradise along Orange Blossom Trail is becoming a little more active as love becomes more noticeable in the swamps. This is the best time of year to be Gatorland because it's starting to warm up. Alligators are getting into their breeding season, so they're very active. So the alligators are swimming around. There's some fighting going on, territorial battles. It's usually a lot of vocalizations, grunting, bellowing, and some head slaps. And some are chasing competitors out of the way. So by chasing competitors out of the way, there could be, gators that like to hang out in retention ponds behind your house. Guess what? A bigger gator is evicting them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That pool.
Oh, we need that sound. We really need gators going. I want to hear that sound, like this overlaid to welcome to Florida.
It's Gator Viagra. It's a thing.
Yeah.
No, but
Gator Viagra
It'd be a
helps against erectile dysfunction.
But they would be called sea alligators.
See, y'all ain't right. Y'all so not freaking right.
Sea alligator. Come on.
Hey, Dad Man Walking, why do you say tourist trap like it's a bad thing? We love to take all the Yankee and Canadians' money down here. Oh, no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. At all. So, yeah. Yeah, nah, tourist traps are fun. I call that because it's like that's where you trap the tourists, right? To take their money. So, smart people hang out around.
Yeah,
there.
but of all the tourist traps, Gatorland can have my money because that place is just fun.
It's fun. They even have like a cage where you can go in and feed like the birds, like the exotic birds that are there. You can get like bird seed. They come down. There's like a zip line that goes over all the gators and stuff like that.
But I love the fact that they are part of the wildlife conservation. They go out, they capture and relocate gators, venomous snakes, and other things that don't belong in people's houses. And I've seen them get pythons that don't belong. They're so great with the environment.
They really are. They really are. So it's, they're not only just a park, but yeah, like Amanda was saying, they actually are doing conservation, which is much different from environmental wankery, as I like to call it, activism, which doesn't really do anything. Conservation is, about preserving, the wildlife and learning how to coexist with that wildlife, which is important to learn, when you're down here in Florida. So also usually during mating season, you find a lot more alligators trying to hang out under your car. And if you have a pool, trying to get in your pool and hanging out in your pool too. So yeah, that happens. That happens a lot. Did I miss something? Terminus, I thought I read that one from you. I thought I read that one from you. Can you do me a favor and repost it? Because for some reason I can't see it. Can't see it.
Oh, something for me, huh?
Yeah, she said, he said, the Reina Creole, please read my post for Amanda. And I'm like, I haven't seen a post from her. Yeah, so.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I was too busy laughing.
No, I didn't either. And I can't find it in StreamYard for some reason. So please just send it back to me again. Mike Jolin, only the tourists are dumb enough to watch the gator. The resident already knows all about the gators. LOL. Yeah, residents, we don't really, it's like gator. Yeah, there's a gator. Just, look under the car, look outside, see if there's a gator. There's one there. You call in Florida Fish and Wildlife to go with that.
Okay, you know that sound when you're doing the pull string to get your lawnmower going?
Uh-huh.
They sound like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that in a bit.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna play that in a bit. Thanks.
Yeah, now picture that sound of gators and multiply it with a bunch of them going off. It literally sounds like you're at like some biker rally.
It's like Bike Week in Daytona.
Yup.
See alligators, they are out there. Thanks, Fat Steven, for the $2 Canadian super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, so this is the breeding marsh that they have down there at Gatorland. So, or during this time of year, Gatorland experts are teaching people about alligator safety in Florida. It's not unusual to see during this time to see lots of alligator stories in the news. However, I've seen more alligator stories in the news this year than I ever have in the history of my living in Florida. Savannah Vone, head of crocodilian enrichment, said. And I would have to agree. I would totally have to agree because the number of stories involving alligators, and I know people have seen on this show, it seems like there's more, like every single week. And an alligator story used to be like a rare thing that you would see every once in a while. But it's just nuts. So yeah, Bowen's comments ring true as news outlets in Florida report stories of alligator close encounters. Some stories include alligator walking into a Tampa home, Seminole County deputies who wrangled a gator at an intersection. Really? I'm going to pop that open. And an alligator going poolside. We've seen that one a lot too. It's just
always check your pool. Crazy. Never leave your doors open. Come on, people.
Yeah,
and always check under your car.
Yeah, under the car. That's just what you have to look at. And yeah, in Houston, large alligator had to be roped up after stopping morning traffic along a bridge. So during mating season, more alligators are to move to various bodies of water and to reproduce. So they move around. So like I said, that retention pond that you know may have little baby alligator in it, kicked out bigger alligators, get in it. Let's see. Oh, Terminus, thank you for the $5 super chat. Amanda, I bet cleaning the poop from monkey cages must have been the worst job you've had as a zookeeper. That ish must have been banana.
Believe it or not, that's actually one of the easiest things to do as a zookeeper. It's just the sad part.
You're a master of the poop deck?
Honey, all we did, we took hoses and went right down the drain. That's all you do. Then you throw some bleach, scrub it down, rinse it again. Actually, the most disgusting thing, yet most beautiful thing I ever had to do was pull a baby goat out of its mommy.
Oh. That's not bad.
No.
Yeah, but it's still kind of gross at the time.
I've seen the videos. Yeah, kind of gross. Yeah, if a gator wants to come in the house, yeah, it will, or we'll try if you don't have, you don't have the doors locked.
I've seen many of them just lay on the porch like, oh, I can't get in. I'll just lay here. Yeah. I'll wait till they come home or come out. It's all right.
Yeah, I have been trained from being a kid, visiting, my grandparents' house way out in rural Florida, always look down. When you're walking outside, you're looking down. It's like, if you're an EMT and you're approaching an emergency situation, you have to check it out to make sure it's safe to approach. Same thing in Florida.
I think the only time I was ever nervous with gators is I was canoeing and Shiga was in the canoe with me. And the gator wasn't looking at me, kids. It was looking at my little puppy like, that's a nice snack you got there. Can it come on into the water, please? She goes sit down, all the way down.
Because they think it's prey. They think it's, like birds that, like they hang around outside, around the retention ponds or stuff like that. They don't really know the difference, nor do they care or make a distinction between your pet and it could be, a bird or a squirrel or something. To them, it's food.
If it's in their range of food, they're going to take it. And where humans have the issues of gators attacking kids and adults and stuff is the people, the tourists. I'm sorry, but stop feeding the gators.
Exactly. So
not cute.
So what we're going to get down to here is what they were talking about. So first of all, you need to watch every body of water, your bathtub, your swimming pool, your backyard pond, your mud puddles, your kids playing, anywhere an alligator can be found right now, because alligators are on the run, especially the smaller ones that are easy to hide. The big bull gators are pushing out all the little ones because they want all the ladies to themselves.
Okay, and everybody raise your hand, which mine's up if you've ever had an alligator in your tub. Right here, I have.
I've had one try to get in the house. I've had one try to get in my grandparents' house.
Had a lady in the tub once, though.
I had a rubber ducky in the tub once.
I have to ask Steve, it wasn't that lady in the tub from The Shining, was it?
No.
Oh, man, that was one gross scene.
Was that before or after you removed their liver?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about that.
Was the tub full of ice or no?
No comment.
Instigators. Gators never scared me. Copperhead snakes do. They're way creepier. Water moccasins freaking scare me.
What do you call a gator that blocks the door?
They're sneaky.
A gator keeper.
I'll tell you what, water moccasins are terrifying because they look just like your regular water snakes, first off. So someone like me, I have to be very careful when I was catching snakes back in the day, because if you can't see the yellow underbelly of it being a water moccasin, that's insta-death.
Yeah, just water moccasins, my grandparents put the fear.
Look how cute it is in the water.
God, and it be about the things. Don't get to the water. Don't get into the freaking water, because water moccasins will bite you and then you will die. I'm like, okay, not gonna get anywhere. Yeah, they are terrifying. Yes, they are. They are. Oh my gosh. Hey, Thomas Bowman, glad you're here. No problem.
They're only terrifying if you want your feet. A lot of people don't like feet. Whatever, win. Call you Stumpy Joe for the rest of your life. Well, you've never had a friend that doesn't like feet? Perfect. You throw them in first. You never have to say that.
Actually, Terminus, it's not if you accidentally drop the baby in the toilet on accident because it got squirmy. Just saying.
What? Why?
Anyone says they've had an
I'm just saying, if it's squirmy and you accidentally drop it in there as you're trying to get it to the bathtub, it's not a lie.
Most people just use toilet duct to clean the toilet.
Snakes are the biggest concern here. Yeah. And you're right. Water moccasins will chase you.
Water moccasins will chase you. And a lot of people seem to forget that Florida actually has one of the most venomous snakes in the United States, which is the pygmy rattler snake.
I thought it was ex-wives.
I'm not even going to go there. And I was about to just reconfirm, yes, with that poisonous snake thing. That's why we call Florida the Australia of the United States, because the state is trying to freaking kill you.
Florida has a lot of venomous snakes.
They do. So here's what they're talking about here. Leaders stress that during this time of the year, Floridians should keep their distance from reptiles and call wildlife experts to relocate them if they get close. That's why I'm saying, you see, alligator on your property or whatever, you just call Florida Fish and Wildlife or call the cops, and then they call Florida Fish and Wildlife.
I just like how they say stress during this time of the year. Look, any time of the year, just call Florida Wildlife Fish and Game. Just do it.
Trust me.
Do it.
They know what the deal is. They know what the deal is, so come out and get it. So it says, if you do see one of those nuisance alligators, make sure you call Florida Wildlife and Conservation. Bowen pointed out, we have a program in place where we can bring some of those big alligators in that haven't done anything wrong. They were just caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. So we bring them to Gatorland and they can live out the rest of their life in alligator paradise.
Yeah. Remember, we're on. I hate to break this, guys. I love the person went, where should we build? How about the swampy area with these dinosaurs in it? Good idea. Okay.
They're like, yeah, let's go ahead and
Let's
build
go
out
here.
there. God, no wonder Spain was so anxious to freaking get rid of Florida. You can have it.
Here, it's yours. Dinosaurs running through the backyards of people's houses.
They're like, crap, we don't want to go here. We're out. So, along with educating people on alligator mating season and safety tips, Gatorland is also one of those few places where guests can feed alligators safely, something you can't do in the wild at all. So,
no.
They're eating a lot. Guests can come in, buy the food, and throw the food to the alligators and all of that. And they let you do that. And yes, one of the famous gators that got relocated was an alligator from the villages. And his name is Larry.
I hope that's his picture because that's a pretty boy there.
Every time I hear the name Larry, all I picture is Practical Joker. Larry! Larry! You ever seen Practical Jokers?
In Practical Jokers, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I'll say this though, if that's Larry, that's a handsome boy.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a handsome boy.
This little girl, it's like the villages for gators. It pretty much is. Yeah. So speaking of the villages, because I swear they're the poster child for crazy stuff. Gatorland said the residents of the villages loved Larry. But unfortunately, some people would illegally feed him, causing Larry to lose his natural fear of humans.
Jeez, what a surprise.
No kidding. Was the alligator throwing whoppers? Oh, Larry, alpha village male. Yeah.
Well, see, and the other dangerous part is like these people throw things to these gators and they don't understand when something hits a gator's mouth, it's instantly going to snap down. So people throw things that these gators shouldn't be digesting in the first place anyway.
Is sex on the retention pond a drink? I don't know. No. Congrats on the new job, Josiah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
If it's not, can we make it one?
I think we should. And
again, I love the fact that every time Jonathan says something, his avatar is the perfect avatar for the stuff he says.
It fits. It fits so well.
I think that's the face right before you throw a burger.
So anyway, the 12-foot alligator was relocated to the park in 2019 after he was considered dangerous to people and their pets. Well, yeah, that's what happens when, they lose their fear of humans because ignorant people are feeding wild animals and think that, that's okay. So Larry is back and he's a Gatorland and he's got a couple of girlfriends. So, he's straight pimping these days.
Good for him.
So let me see if I can play a little bit of this. I don't want to get claimed. So let me see.
What the hell is up with the hat?
Oh, that's well, it's to keep her from basically her skin burning off.
Nacho hat.
Yes, it's a nacho hat.
Hi, Samantha. Hi, Isaiah. Hi.
Let's see.
We appreciate that.
Where's the part where they're throwing the chicken? I think this
Predator. Everybody loves you, bud.
You imagine that coming at
Everybody
you?
loves Predator.
Look how handsome.
Is it like part of his?
What happened to his jaw?
Yes, part of his jaw's missing.
Yeah, part of his jaw's missing.
He's definitely got into a fight with a bigger, badder male who's probably ripped off part of his bottom jaw.
Yeah, he's probably, can't.
That was a fossilized whopper.
Going at each other trying to claim territory. And what happened is that you got his bottom jaw caught on the other ones. He did a death roll, and it actually broke it right in half. But
called it.
Yep, you did. You did. I'm like trying to find out where they were throwing the chicken.
Predator, I don't know who Predator fought with what Danny was talking to you guys about, but it was a long, long time.
Wow.
In the tussle with
One of these guys out here. Right. Thank you, Jim Folky. We love you too. We appreciate you.
I will say this: chicken is something that most zoos end up feeding gators.
Oh,
Hi, Carol Ann. Thank you for your super chat donation. I don't know if Gatorland will ever get a sloth. I do not know.
That freaking scares me.
There you go.
Kids, don't try that at home.
Oh,
Don't do that at home.
Look who's there.
Look at that. Look at that. Woo!
I love it when we get in there with that algorithm.
I love it. I love it.
It is so freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. So before we wrap up, let me get this video here.
While she's getting the video, one of the reasons why we use chicken is it's smelly. If you know anything about gators, a lot of times when they grab their prey, they will drag their prey under the water and shove them under something so they start to rot, so it's easier to tear off stuff.
Oh, I've heard that before.
And chicken's smelly, so it gives it smell. Crap. And that's why chicken's used a lot.
Why does it sound like Predator? We're gonna do
go back to the beginning.
Now what you want to do is turn the bass way up, put the speaker flat on the floor, then turn on Howard Stern and go by step by step by step.
I'm not kidding. They probably sampled that for Predator.
Or they sampled Predator
for that. No, I think they sampled that for Predator.
Sucks to be a chicken.
Yeah, sure does.
God, that noise.
No thanks.
It's so terrifying and yet so cool all at the same time.
I know. It's like it's cool from a distance. This is why I really wish people would watch more nature shows, because you would get so much of a better appreciation for like wild animals and respect for the fact that they are wild animals. I mean, would you go up and feed this thing that showed up in your neighborhood?
Nope. Not without my train. Not without the training I have. Nope.
Get to the chopper. Sounds like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Really?
And I'm telling you guys, when you're in an area where there's so many of them and they're all doing it at the same time, jeez. Whew.
Wow. Yep. Not feeding a dinosaur, thanks.
And I think that's what people forget. These things are dinosaurs. They really are.
Mm-hmm. They are. And if you ever see one of them like from a safe distance,
there's many more you ain't seeing.
Yeah.
The coolest thing, if you ever do get to go to Florida and you're at a safe distance, find a lake or a pond at night and shine a light on it and look at all the eyes looking back at you. Look at her. Lorena's like, oh, yeah.
Yep. My grandparents, my uncles, they would do stuff like that because sometimes they would have to travel at night in the swamps. They would have like a shotgun and a machete. They were not kidding. Not kidding. We have been taught that anything that looks like a body of water, you assume there's alligators in it. You don't mess around. When I was working at NASA, I'd like pull up to headquarters, get out the car, look down the not the retention pond, but like the drainage ditch down there. There's like 12-foot alligator just hanging out, not bothering anybody. Just, there. You pretty much mind your own business, and they, Canada's a safe.
Actually, I can't fault you on that because we have found a gator in the Ohio River. So yes, they can go quite the distance. I'm just telling you guys.
Yeah. Powerful and graceful, but never safe. You got that right. Planet Earth. I've seen part of the Planet Earth Planet Earth series. Okay, thank you, Cavatano. I'll have to check that out and put it on your sailboat. It'll be fine. Just ask Sonny Crockett. That one was trained. I think that one was trained and tranquilized.
I don't care. Tranquilized. It's still terrifying when they make that noise.
Sometimes even Elvis got an attitude with Sonny Crockett, if I remember correctly. I'll never use the toilet again in Florida. No, you developed this habit of looking before you sit.
I'll be honest, when it comes to toilets, you're looking more for your snakes and your spiders.
Mm-hmm. Snakes and spiders. Nobody cares about tree frogs. They're a nuisance. They just get in your house and they just like to sit on things. And that's like about it. I'd rather deal with a gator than a moose, really.
Oh, moose are no joke. Moose are no joke. Seriously.
Moose are no joke.
That freaking freaks me. I can't stop watching it.
I love it.
It's awesome. I wish they do that at the Animal Kingdom at Disney World.
Oh, no.
But
it looks like pop-up block is no longer working on YouTube.
Pop-up
block.
What?
You can add block sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Because I have one.
Yeah, me too. I use it once in a while for like when I want to watch 2 minutes of commercials. But I mean, you want to talk about moose? There, here we go. I put that for you, Lorraine. You want to see? Yeah,
I've seen pictures of them.
Oh no, this is literally on someone's doorstep. I just tried.
Wow. I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, on your door, on your parked garage. You're literally.
Their insurance must suck. Wow.
There goes your car. Yeah, you know.
Oh, that's Alaska. No kidding.
You get this one too. Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Gator, as long as I ain't messing with it during mating season or nesting season, I'm good. Moose hurt anyway.
Yeah, especially with those big horns. They like the lock horns.
Yeah, we have people getting messed up by mooses and stuff every year. They sometimes when they get older, they lose their minds, and they'll just attack anyone getting close. Much like humans.
I'm sorry. I looked over saw Mrs. Dadman's comment.
Oh yeah, hold on one second. Yes, they should be. You don't go looking for them. Like I know people that go looking for them. Yeah, the Islington girl, moose are basically the size of horses. If you hit one with a car, you are dead. Where I live,
they're even bigger.
They're huge. Where I live, we don't have moose because we're closer to the suburbs, but we have deer.
Oh dear Lord!
Every time I'm driving around, especially at dusk, I have to watch out for freaking deer because they'll dart in the middle of the road. And if it's, with 20-pin buck or whatever, you're pretty much screwed if they hit your car. So you've seen people like where they collided with the deer and their car is just like all jacked up. But yeah, there's deer running around all over the place.
We have deer here and it's a college town and people like to feed the deer. So the deer now have no fear of you or your car. So where a deer normally like runs across the road, no, these deer just lazily walk across it. And if your car comes anywhere near it, they will get very angry with your car. And it's like that scene. I'm walking here. Okay, cool. My bad.
Oh my gosh. A moose running to the back and the house will tremble. I'm not joking. They're huge. So I believe it. Dweez, hello. A moose did over 20K and damage to the side of my buddy's house. Basically just walking along, rubbing his antlers along the rock. Dang.
Oh, it was shedding. Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap. I thought it was a statue till its head moved. Hey, Thomas Bowman, just got to the woman being arrested for her man friend incident. Do feminazi know about Florida stepping up for equal rights? She is a twofer. BIPOC and female, twice the win. Oh, we don't talk about the feminazis are nuts. They're nuts. There's a new discovery to worry about in Florida. I'm scared to even look to find out what that is. Meese the size of a house. I've just seen pictures. Just walk by a Canadian goose nest and you get viciously attacked. That's why I carry an umbrella with me all the time, because here the Canadian geese get very jealous. Before the Wu-Tang Clan popped off, and I worked like in a office complex, like a campus. They have laws where you can't discharge a firearm over there. So all the Canadian geese like to hang out there and crap in the grass and try to chase after you. Oh no, not me. I was ready for them. But yeah, they're awful.
So you need a golf club. Golf club works well against geese.
A golf club?
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
need
didn't
two
have
umbrellas
any.
though. You're gonna need two umbrellas, one for geese and one for Burger King.
Oh
what was that,
God.
Pickles? What the hell's going on here?
Wait till you have a grizzly take up residence in your tool
racial.
shed.
It was a racially motivated attack. The victim was taken away in ambulance after spicy curly fries got in her eye.
Moose versus gator. Moose wins.
Yep. Unless
actually, a moose can win.
Yep.
A what?
Unless it gets their ankles pretty, like unless it gets in the water and it gets stuck, the moose can hoof it or even just smack it around with the antlers. It uses that as a battering ram.
I would just like to see that. I just really would like to see something like that.
Moose versus gator.
I will say this though. I forgot how big the deer are up here after living in Florida for 15 years, because they're tiny in Florida. It's like the only thing smaller in Florida.
I think there's an alligator versus a black bear. There's a bull moose versus a grizzly bear, and there is an underwater ambush. Yeah, So if it gets stuck in the water, the underwater ambush from a gator or even a croc, you're done, because all it's do is go for the legs, and guess what? It can't. One Achilles heel, you're done.
Yeah, because remember, you got to watch out for the tail when it comes to the alligator. Cavitano, Che, I just saw that about the poisonous spider in Florida. I just should hear stories about tarantulas, because my uncle, he used to work down in Hialeah. They would like cut sugarcane and cut like bananas and stuff like that. And they were always looking for freaking tarantulas. Florida's a scary place to walk around outside.
It's not a place to drive. What are you talking about?
Well, before I could drive when I was a kid, it's just like wildlife was scary. I'm like this suburban, Philly kid, and I'm like down in nowhere in Florida with my grandparents, and they're like little house, and you hear all kinds of crazy noises outside from wildlife and weird looking spiders that don't look like spiders that look like something out of like Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
Okay, Freaks movie.
Yeah, like the spider. I didn't know that they were not poisonous, but like the yellow spiders with the black spots. They freaking freaked me out because they're so ugly. Although I find out later on that they're great for your garden because they eat bugs and stuff like that, but they're scary and ugly as hell. That's why we are crazy. Yes, that's why. Because you have crazy stuff trying to mess with you in the state. It's like, is it poisonous or not? Is it going to kill me or not?
Venomous snakes, poisonous spiders, because brown recluses are very rampant in Florida too, and people forget that. It's like, what does it try to kill you in this state?
But it's only poisonous if you die.
Oh, that's the unfortunate, inconvenient truth, right?
I know where I'm gonna have a family.
Yeah, Shadzar Cavitano sent me something about the new venomous spider. Yeah. That's why if you live in Florida, you're very good friends with your pest control person.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Always smack it with a bat. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the bat for a defense.
A foam sword.
Shotgun.
That too. Or machete.
You don't want holes in your floor. What is this?
Machete
How'd
works.
you get rid of the ant?
Machete works.
Dude, you know what? Baseball bat or shotgun versus fire ants. I'm taking the shotgun. The house can go.
What happened to your house? Oh, we had an exterminator come over.
Did
What
you
do you
say
use?
Did you say fire ants?
Fire
Oh God, no. Oh, okay. Never. If you see, look down. When I was telling you about looking down, I forget. I probably didn't tell this story. Okay, so when I was a kid, all right, went to my grandparents' house, suburban kid. I have no idea whatsoever about wildlife. Okay, I'm just standing in the grass. And then all of a sudden, I felt like a mosquito bit me. I looked down. There are these fire ants all over, like trying to crawl up like my legs and my feet, and they're like bite me, and I'm jumping up and down and stomping on it. My grandmother's spraying me with the water hose, trying to get the ants off, because they can bite you repeatedly. They don't bite you once. They keep freaking biting you.
And all those become little pustules and because I had the exact same experience working at the zoo. I didn't see the fire ant thing that I was standing on. By the time I knew they were there, they were up to my chest. That I am stripping through the zoo as they are spraying me with the hose. I didn't care that there was guests there. Get them off. Get them off.
Yeah, it's painful bite. So my grandma had to like spray my legs down with the water to get all the fire ants off, then put me in the car. I don't know why she didn't take me to the freaking hospital first, but takes me to the drugstore to buy like rubbing alcohol. And literally, as soon as she pays for it, opens the bottle and just starts putting it like all over my legs. It was the worst freaking pain ever. And ever since then, I look down, always looking for freaking fire.
My question is this, Lorena: why do they wait till they're halfway up your body before the first one bites you?
I don't know. I think that's the lead one that tells the other ones when to start biting you, because they all do like all at freaking one time and do it.
We have the human half covered. Go now. Oh, thanks.
And I want to thank South America for importing those fire ants to the U.S. to Florida, because they're not native. Fire ants are not native, and University of Florida still hasn't figured out a freaking way to get rid of them.
Take off and nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Pretty much. But then Then
what you got to do is you put all the things you don't like all those creepy venomous stuff, underneath that falling China rocket debris. And you make sure they're all grouped up in that one spot. And then you sit there, I'll pop open a Corona, and you sit in a long chair, and you you're done.
Yes, it really was. Yes, exactly.
That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. They all bite you all at the freaking same time.
God,
it's just
horrible.
So when you're in Florida, look down where you're walking. Sweet anthill, avoid, unless you're gonna, burn it down or something like that. But don't. Just don't. Stories from the villages, gator porn, new deadly spiders. Tonight is shaping up as a banner episode. Yeah, crispy critters. Yes, it's chemical. She is one smashed and they all start to bite. Yeah, fire ants in general are amazing with how intelligent they are. Fire ants, they are like the demons of the ant world. They most sincerely are. Yep. Fire ants bite you. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, I would highly suggest, if you're sensitive to fire ant bites, have a bottle of rubbing alcohol and some Benadryl and go straight to the ER. Not giving medical advice. I'm just saying that's in my Florida safety kit.
And my Florida safety kit is get away from yellow flies.
Oh man, you said yellow flies.
Or just make sure your in-laws go first. That's the first one.
Hey, Dottie Pearson. Yeah, it's it's
yellow
nuts.
flies. Oh,
yeah,
and the size of softballs they would leave, and they hurt so bad.
Or the other thing, the mosquitoes.
Oh my God,
that will bite you through a linen shirt. Because that happened to me when I worked down at NASA. I had a long sleeve linen shirt on. I'm going into one of the shuttle bays. I'm like outside walking through, got through security, and I'm like, what the heck freaking bit me? I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any exposed skin. This big, huge mosquito had bit me through a linen shirt.
Yes, the pygmy eastern diamondback rattlesnake is one of the most venomous snakes in the entire United States, and it lives in Florida, and it's horrible.
Fire ants, I'm pouring gas. Oh yeah,
there are many people who do that. Many people who do that.
Oh yeah,
that's not even
gasoline, turpentine. They're just like, kill it with fire. We're not playing around. Nope. We are not freaking playing around. Well, folks, that is going to wrap it up for our show. Time always freaking flies because I have so much fun. We didn't even get through the other Florida man stories that we have, but you know what? They just they just roll over into next week unless some other stories come up because Florida's crazy. So there's lots of crazy Florida stories. I'm surrounded by Quebecers, $100. I got it worse.
Oy vey.
Florida mosquitoes ain't got nothing on Thailand mosquitoes. You know what? You were absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Oh my gosh. To kill your yard with gasoline trying to kill fire ants. Yes, borax. I forgot to mention that. Yes, my maternal grandmother would have borax in the house for that. Absolutely. Yep, she would. Man, my grandparents had some old school pest control. Nice, but folks, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, it's a great time hanging out with all of you. Just here having a great time. Please do subscribe to everyone here on the panel. And even if you think you're subscribed, please go back to double check to make sure that you still are subscribed because YouTube is scrubbing subscribers and all of that. And plus I will have links to everyone in the description box. Also a link to Skip from the Villages so you can go check out his video. So
that's my new boy right there.
The Keepers of the Forest is canceled tonight.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. What about Ords' game stream?
Ords, I believe game stream is still going on. We're doing Zombie Army Trilogy, I believe.
Okay.
And can I promote something small?
Yeah. Sure, right.
This Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, is the 1K celebration. The first
that's not small.
Party.
I haven't celebrated any other milestones, but this will be the first one. So 7 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday. Invites will go out. Just come have a good time. I'll try not to put my foot in both my mouths. Both my feet in both my mouths. But thank you. That's about it.
Cool. Amanda, do you have anything coming up?
Of course, definitely support Ords and Steven, but if you like, at the same time, they're kind of doing it at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing Dead by Daylight. I will be joined by Dadman. I have a commission from Machini90 to destroy him and murder him in the game, so you can come and watch me chase him around as Mikey Myers tonight, if you like.
Okay, cool. Steve, anything you want to tell folks about your channel or anything you have coming? I know you have coffee chat with Alora on Thursdays at noon, correct?
Yeah, and Sport King's channel on Mondays talking about the George Martin books, doing chapter by chapter reviews, I guess. That's it.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Okay, folks. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. As always, it's a great time, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.